All right, man. Shalom. Shalom, Yashal. Hey, man, Satan is at work, man. You know, Satan is at work. You see this? Man, I'm finna record. I'm finna start the live stream, right? I'm down there on first. I'm finna start the live stream. And the phone that I usually record with, like my phone was working good, and the phone just it black out and it don't want to turn back on again. You know, so that never happened to me. That's Satan at work, man. Like if it ain't one thing, it's another. This is crazy, man. You know, if it ain't one thing, it's another, man. You know, Satan is at work. You know, Satan is at work, man. He fucking with the technology. You know, Satan is at work. Right? Satan is at work, man. Satan is at work. Right? Man, but we out here though, man. You know, it don't stop. You know, man, I'm about to record and my phone started tripping. You know, I'm on my other phone. I gotta record from my other phone. Like, this is crazy. You know, it's like my backup phone. You know? So here go my main phone that I use. Right? This is my main phone that I use. Like, it's doing this. It's turning on and it's, you know, then blacking out like how you see it. You know? So it's doing that. And he's been doing this for, it might, you see that? You see how, you know, that's Satan, man. It never did that. All right, right when I'm finna hook it up, it does it. It blacks out and then it don't want to come back on. You see? So man, this is another something that we gotta do. We gotta persevere and push through, man. You know, if it ain't one thing, it's another, man. Hey, we catch it. Hey, we catch the hell, man. You know, it is what it is, man. But the mixture don't stop, man. And it don't stop. And it don't stop, man. Man, I'm gonna get over here so I can see the light. I had to read from the book. Can't really see. Gotta get in the light, man. But this is number Satan, man. All right, this is number Satan. See, probably put it right here. We got the light. All right. So this is number Satan, man. You know, trying to stop the word. Let me get that, man. All right. Satan is trying to stop the word, man. Probably go over there. But man, you can't make this up. You can't make this up, man. You know? If it's not one thing, it's another. Satan is at work, right? Satan is at work here, man. You know? Satan is trying to stop the word, trying to stop the edification from going up, man. Right? Put that in Thessalonians. All right, this is 1 Thessalonians chapter 2. I think about getting over there. All right. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 2. Got a bear right here. So bear with me. All right. It's 1 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 18. Wherefore we would have come unto you, even I Paul, once again. Right? Wherefore we would have come unto you, even our Paul, once again, but Satan hindered us. For what is our hope or joy or crown of rejoicing? At our presence of our Lord, how shall is coming? For ye are our glory and joy. I think I'm gonna move around. Fucking bugs. I'm gonna move around, man. You know, but Satan, man, Satan is at work. Oh man, come on. Satan is at work, man. All right. Damn phone. All All right, we're gonna have to cross the street real quick. All right, Satan at work. Satan is at work. Huh? Satan is at work. All right, Satan is at work. Right, Satan is at work, man. But we're gonna push through. All right, we're gonna push through. We gotta push through. We're gonna push through, man. You know, now my phone, gotta get that looked at, checked. You know. So yeah. It's always a problem, man. Satan is at work. We're gonna try to see him read this again. Fucking bugs everywhere. Can't really see. Right? Man, Satan at work, man. I don't even know. I mean, you know, we gotta never mind. Let me read this. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 17. 1 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 17. But we, right? But we, brethren, being taken from you for a short time in presence, not in heart, endeavored the more abundantly to see your face with great desire. Wherefore we would have come unto you, right? I would have came unto y'all, right? Even I, Paul, right? Even I, Dalen, right? Or Kaloyala, right? Once and again. But Satan hit it, right? But Satan hit us, right? Satan hit us, man. Right? So again, you know, all right, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, 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 Bahashim, Barakah Quadash, Kala Yimla, Alahayanawa, Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Barakah Quadash. Give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Barakah Quadash. All right. Double honors to the elect elders of Israel that rule well. Strong salutations to your brothers out there that labor in sound doctrine and sincerity. All right. Yahweh Shema Shabbat can come to the whole elect. And peace, blessings, and salutations to the house of David, man, the elect. All right. And, you know, and it don't stop, man. And it don't stop. You know? Let me get 1 Timothy 2 and 3. You know, and it don't stop. You know? If it ain't one thing, it's another. I'm thinking, shit, I'm finna, you know, not a phone is, you know, it's always something. It's like when you deal with something and you say, okay, I learned my lesson. You know, we gonna go at, you know, when you deal with something, and then the Most High, it's like he see you, boom, immediately, boom. Now what you gonna do? You know? So it's like, man, I come out here to teach this word, you know, so, you know, offer my body as a living sacrifice. You know, do I do diligence to make what I call it an election sure? And then, man, Satan coming up with more tactics and more schemes, man. To take, man, tell you, brothers, man, it ain't gonna stop, man, until really, to Yahweh shall come and break them chains to where Satan can't fuck with us, or these demons can't fuck with us no more, man. Cause man, even when brothers, even during Jacob's trouble, when brothers have power and brothers, Satan, Satan gonna try to, like, demons will still try to mess, because demons will try to mess with Yahweh Shai had the power, the demons trying to mess with him, but Yahweh Shai, but we still, we're gonna have authority over them, but it's gonna be that battle, until we made perfect. Because Samson had the power, and he went off, so it ain't gonna stop till the chariots come, man. Or brothers that get martyred, you at rest, because now Satan, they can't fuck with you. But till them chariots come, man, for you brothers that don't die, for you brothers that from this point on you will never die, you gonna enter the kingdom like it ain't gonna stop till the chariots come beam you brothers up. It's always gonna be something. I wanted to get it's always gonna be something, man. That's why we got a call and Cleveland to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah. All right, Yahweh will be who the world called God, right? That's the Heavenly Father's name. All right, by Hashem means in the name, and Yahweh Shah is the only begotten beloved Son. All right, who the world ignorantly calls what? Jesus Christ, but his name is Yahweh Shah, which means he saves, he delivers. All right, and a Mashiach means the anointed one, or the anointed. Mashiach means anointed. Ha means the Mashiach. Ha Mashiach, the anointed. But anyway, let me get this. All right, this is 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Right? No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life. Right? The affairs of this life. Because at the end of the day, this shit is temporary. In a world passeth away. Let me get that. In a world passeth away, because at the end of the day, all is vanity. Like King Solomon said, King Solomon was at the top of the world, but he knew. Look, he was immortal. He was gonna get old and decrepitly, and his women was gonna get old and decrepitly, and like, you know, he was going off sinning. All is vanity, man. Right? If you're not immortal, all is vanity. Because if you mortal, you gonna give it up. It's temporary. So like, you gonna give it up. That's why we're seeking the king. We're seeking everlasting. We're seeking immortality. We're seeking everlasting to everlasting. We're seeking Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. Right? Eternal glory. Right? But let me get this. Right? Because no man that warreth entangleth with the affairs of this life. Right? You can't get caught up with this world or your personal life. Man, that shit don't matter at the end of the day. That shit vanity. That's vanity and lies. Like, it's like Solomon say, remove far from me vanity and lies, man. That's all vanity and lies. That's vanity. But I'm gonna get this in John. This is 1 John chapter 2 and verse 15. Right? 1 John chapter 2 and verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man, right? If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Verse 16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world passeth away. That was the point. And the world passeth away. And the lust thereof, and but he, right? But he that doeth the will of Yahweh Shema Shai abideth forever, right? And like you said, and the world passeth away. So 1 Timothy 2:4, no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life. Right? So no man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs, right? Because the world passeth away. You know? It says, all right, it says that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier, right? Who have chosen you to be a soldier? Who have chosen you to be a soldier? The Lord, man. Yahweh Shema Shai, right? But it says, but he that doeth the will of the Father, he that doeth the will of God, says, he that doeth the will of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, abideth forever, man. You know, abideth forever. That's why Yahweh Shai said, right? That's why Yahweh Shai said this. All right, this is John chapter 6 and verse 26. It's the book of John chapter 6 and verse 26. Yahweh Shai answered them and said, verily, verily, I say unto you, ye seek me, not because of ye saw the miracles, but because ye did eat of the loaves and were filled. Labor not. And, oh yeah, one body. What does that mean? When he said, "Ye seek me not because of the miracle," what was he talking about in this context? You know, how the Lord ain't dealing with certain people, man. The Lord ain't dealing with certain people. You know, the Lord ain't dealing with certain people, man. I'm just calling it like it is. You know, and it is what it is, man. The Lord ain't dealing. If the Lord ain't dealing with you, the Lord ain't dealing with you. You know. All right, but it said, reading on verse 27, it says, labor not for the meat which perishes. Right, labor not for the meat, and that could be talking about literal. It's talking about literal food in context, but it's manifold. Like we just read, no man that warreth entangled with the affairs of this life, the meat of this life, right? The love of the world, need the things that are in the world. The lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. It's not of the Father, but it's the world. And the world passeth away. Labor not for the meat that perisheth, right? It says, verse 27, labor not for the meat which perisheth, but for the meat. So they're used to having to make. But for that meat which endureth unto everlasting life. Right? What they're talking about? Talking about immortality. All right, the kingdom of heaven, man. Right? Talking about the kingdom of heaven. It says, which the Son of Man shall give unto you. For him that have Yahweh the Father sealed, then said they unto him, what shall we do, that we might work the works of the Most High? It says, verse 29, Yahweh shall answer and said to him, this is the work of Yahweh Shema Shai, that ye believe on him whom ye have sent. Right, believe on Yahweh Shai. And how you believe on Yahweh Shai, we be in the same stead. Like it says, he that doeth the will abideth forever, man. You know? So you gotta really examine yourself and see, are you really doing the will of Yahweh? Are you really in this thing for real? You know? No man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life. All right, and we'll get you gotta ask yourself. You gotta ask yourself this, man. This is what you gotta consider, right? Damn ant, get out of here. How the hell the ant get way up there? The ant, man. Damn ant. Steady the ant, thou slugger. Ant always move, always think something. Man, you know this damn phone. And I'm just say this. You know what? There'll be something. How when I'm close up camp, and then I close up camp, but then the phone it just start working. It start back working, or I get home, because Satan also Satan is on the offense. So Satan is moving constantly on the offense, man, trying to touch certain brothers. Satan is constantly moving, trying to touch certain brothers, man. So let's say when I get home and don't turn on, because expectation, and then tomorrow it just turn on, or just something, the phone it turn on, man. I mean, it's crazy. But Lord willing, it turn back on. Ridiculous, man. All right, this is 2nd Esdras, chapter 14, and verse. 2nd Esdras, chapter 14, and verse 13. 2nd Esdras, chapter 14, and verse 13. Right? It says, now therefore, set thy house in order, and reprove thy people. Comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. Let go from thee mortal thought. Right, now is the time to let go from thee mortal thoughts. No man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life. It says, let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of men. Right, now it's time to cast away the burdens of men. It says, put off now the weak. Right, now it's time to put off the weak nature, man. Labor not for the meat that perisheth, but for that meat which endureth unto everlasting life. All right, this is the will of the Father, that you believe on him whom we have sent. Believe on Yahweh Shah. And you can't just say you believe. You gotta do what he say, man. Like he said, if you love me, keep my commandments. He said, abide in me and I in you. My Father shall love you, man. All right? And you gotta bear your cross. Right? You gotta bear your cross. You gotta be a warrior in this thing. Like Yahweh Shah said, you gotta be a warrior. I'm gonna keep finishing this on. It says, let go from the mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of men, put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy. Right, the shit that that's bothering you, man. Let that shit go, man. That shit don't even matter. Right? It says, set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, because pretty much in a few, we can say in a few days, really in a few minutes. Not a few days, in a few minutes, in a few minutes, man. Right? In a few seconds, in a few minutes, in a few seconds. Right? It says, set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste to flee from these times, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter, right? So greater evils is coming, man. In a few seconds, in a few seconds, if you will, in a few minutes, in a few seconds, it's right around the corner. Jacob Trouble finna kick off at any second, any moment. You know, any moment, man. She gonna hit the fan, man. These devils gonna roll, and the middle Lord gonna get that power, man. And after that, prophecy's gonna roll. For real, man. You know? So, yeah, it's like that. You know? And all you people that, because you got a lot of people don't believe. But this shit gonna, a lot of people don't believe it like this ain't gonna have, like, a lot of people think they got like a year, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it ain't none of that, man. When all hell break loose, all hell and this shit, all hell finna break loose all hell gonna break loose less than a year, for one. And after that, people got like, what, 2 years? I say. You know, I want to put my money on 2024. That's gonna be the year. But that's just me. I was speaking as a man. That's from faith. You know, I believe that's gonna be the year when Yahweh shall return. But that's just me. I have my reasons to say that. You know, and next year, 2022, hey, I believe that's gonna be the year all hell gonna break loose. You know, and to be specific, we're looking at June. You know, but you know, the Lord can have shit go left quicker than that. You know, or He can have it go left, right. You know, right, June 2. You know, so we're gonna see, man. You know, but like I said, take Esdras 14 and 16. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter, right? So, man, we finna be out of here. We finna be out of here real soon. You know, like, you people don't realize we're at the door. We're at the door, man. So this little petty, this all tip. This shit don't even matter. This don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? This don't even matter. This little petty, this don't even matter. You know, we at the door. Let me get that. You know, we're at the door. Literally, we're at the door, man. You know. We're at the door. All right. So this is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 32. Right? Matthew chapter 24 and verse 32. It says, verily I say, Matthew 24 and 32. Now learn a parable. Right? Now learn a parable. Right? Now learn a parable. Now learn a parable of the fig tree when his branch is yet tender. I'm just thinking of something. Matthew 24 and 32, it says, now learn a parable of the fig tree when his branch is yet tender and put forth leaves. You know that summer is nigh. So likewise, right? So likewise, ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors. Right. It is near. What is near, even at the doors? It is near, even at the doors. Luke chapter 21 and verse 22. It says, Luke 21:22, it says, "For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled." And what are the days of vengeance? Luke 21 and 20, it says, "And we shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh." Right, martial law, when the troops roll on the men of the Lord on Jerusalem. Then this stuff that's written gonna be fulfilled, like the major prophecy, like what the prophet prophesying. Let's go Jeremiah 28:8. You know, Jeremiah 28:8. "The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries, against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence." So that's all that's gonna happen. You know, like when you see Jerusalem compassed with armies, when these troops roll them in the Lord, when they build up their defamation campaign, when they build up this campaign to persecute the ministry, when they calling us terrorists, extremists, all these different names, all these derogatory words and these false names, it's all gonna be a build up to what? For them to roll on, come in like a troop, rolling like a flood, man. And so when that happened, right? When that happened, everything is gonna be fulfilled. What's gonna be fulfilled? Well, Jeremiah 28:8. "The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war, right? Of war and of evil and of pestilence." So of war and of evil and of pestilence. So like we just read in Luke 21:22, "For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled." What are all things? Everything. So Luke 21:20, "And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh." What desolation? Of Jacob's trouble. A time like never ever shall that be. Right? Well, Daniel 12. A time like that should never ever be. Because that's going into what? That's going all the way into World War III. Yahweh shall return the battle Armageddon, and the kingdom of heaven being established. That's when this shit roll. When Esau rolled on the men of the Lord, Yahweh shall lift up that standard. It's gonna be power, because really, spiritual power is like one of the first major prophecies that's gonna kick off. Like you got Esau roll on the men of the Lord. Like you said, they shall deliver you up. You're gonna have men get delivered up. Some gonna be martyred, some gonna be delivered. Brothers gonna get power. Other brothers gonna be on the run. All right, and that's gonna pretty much initiate ultimately the family of the word. That's gonna what? That's gonna ultimately initiate the family of the word, man. And then once the family of the word, the Most High is what's gonna pretty much bring everything else. Then Jacob's trouble gonna come at its peak. World War III gonna come. Yahweh Shai gonna return. Angels putting shit to flight, right? Putting shit to flight, man. So let me get Daniel. All right, damn phone already. Like phone already on. We gonna still probably gonna do it to the phone. Damn, fucking die. This Satan is at work. Anyway, let's get Daniel real quick. Lord willing, the phone turn back on. Other one. I guess you just gonna keep doing that, man. I guess it's just gonna keep doing that. We'll see. The Lord is in control. Yahweh is in control. Yahweh by Shema Shah. Yahweh why Yahweh Shah. So Daniel 12. Right? Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up. Michael who? Michael Allah. Right? I said Michael who? Which Michael Allah means who is like who is like the Most High. Michael Allah. Right? At that time, Michael stand up. You got Michael Allah. Which I believe did that brother change his name to Barack Allah? You know, the brother Michael Allah that was in ancient Jim ancient days. He changed his name to Barack Allah. You know? Right? Which Barack Allah means what? Bless the Most High. Bless the power. But anyway, let's go back. Besides the point. Daniel 12 and 1. Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. It says, Daniel chapter 12, verse 1, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince. So Michael is a great prince. He's the chief archangel underneath Yahweh Shah. Right? It says, and at that, and it said Daniel 12 and 1, and at that time, Michael, it says, at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. So Michael gonna stand up for Yasha Allah. Cause it's gonna be, so you might, hey, Michael might come to you and I was meditating this last year. Around this time too. But I was thinking like how Michael the Archangel can show up and give you like he can show up and give you certain things. Probably give you a sword, you know, probably give you some earrings, and tell you, look, just coming up, just thinking of some shit, and say, look, the Most High told me, tell you this and this, boom, 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 and then you like, whoa, like that could happen. And I was thinking like, I was just thinking of that, and I remember I was reading Maccabees, right? Whoa. Whoa. Call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Quadash. Whoa. Hey, man. It's literally a chariot. Like it was cruising. It was literally cruising. Yo, call Yahweh by Shema Shah. I know that ain't what I think it is, man. It's real low, man. Man, we finna be out of here, man. Yo, that's how you know, man. The Lord, like, let me get that, man. How to get off the topic. But this is how you know who the Lord is with, man. When this shit go down, man, That's why I say brothers have faith, man. We gonna we gonna eat I posted that. I'm gonna post it on Instagram. That devil talking about some. If you don't get the shot, you're not gonna be a feature. But like, these devils is proud. Like, they don't know. Do they understand? Like, do they understand the Most High, Yahweh Shema Shah orchestrate who gonna eat and who not gonna eat? But these devils so proud. They like they got the power to stop this and stop that. No, you got angels, chariots, billions of angels on the earth. The eyes of the Lord are going to and fro to the earth. If the Lord can have an angel come down and from a chariot and give you food in a heartbeat, like that's nothing to the Lord, man. So like I said, my servant shall eat. The Lord gonna have his servants eating, man, in that day. The Yahweh Shema Shah's service is gonna eat, man. You see? The Lord Yahweh Shema Shah's service is gonna eat in that day. The Lord's service is gonna eat. So an angel can come. The Lord can send an angel from a chariot and he could give you food, man. He give you water. He can. The Lord can have an angel come take you up into a chariot and give you stuff, or he can take you up to a chariot, or beam you up and put you somewhere else, right? Or the Lord can Lord can do what he wants. The Lord can have an angel beam you up in a chariot, and you be in a chariot until it's time for Yahweh Shah to return. Like, we don't know, but these devils so proud. They act like you just gotta see. They want you to bow down to the image of the beast, man. But again, let's go to Psalms. Because righteousness will prevail. Righteousness is gonna prevail, man. Righteousness and goodness will prevail, man. Right? This is Psalm 34. All right? Psalm 34 and 7. Psalms 34 and 7. The angel of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. Oh, taste and see that Yahweh Shema Shah is good. Blessed is the man that trusteth in him. It says, oh, fear the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, ye his saints, for there is no want to them that fear him, right? For there is no want to them that fear. You're not going to have no want, man. It said, like it just said, 7, or the angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them, right? So the angels is encamped round about the men of the Lord, man. So it ain't a damn thing these devils can do to us, man, without the Lord sanctioning it. Because if the Lord is against it, all right, they're not gonna be able to do a damn thing, man. You gotta think about it. We protected by the highest, the most, like people say in the world, protected by high power. What power are they talking? What power are they talking about? We know we trust in Yahweh by Shema Shah. That's the most highest power there is, man. You see, and the Lord gonna show his power very soon, man. All right. So it says Psalm 34 and 7, right? Psalm 34 and 7. The angel of the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shah encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them, right? So you gotta believe that he gonna deliver you, man. We just had an angel just cruise right above me, man. So the time is nigh at hand, man. The time is nigh at hand. Verse 8. Oh, taste and see that the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah is good. Blessed is the man that trusteth in him, right? Blessed is the man that trusteth in him. So you gotta trust in the Most High. Don't trust in this. Don't trust in this government. Don't trust in this system. Don't trust in the beast. You gotta trust in the Lord. How about smell a shot? You like the devil talking about some if you don't pretty much bend to them, you're not gonna eat. Man, the hell with you, man. Man, look, man. The hell with you, Esau. The hell with your damn jobs, your damn fake ass paper money. The hell with everything you got, man. You know, you devils can, man. Look, you devils gonna have to make it move, man. And when you make it move, how about Shemel Shah is gonna checkmate your ass, man. You know, he gonna checkmate. He gonna confound you, man. He's gonna confound you, man. All right. It says, verse 9, O fear the Lord Yahweh by Shemel Shah, ye his saints. Right? Who is his saints? The elect. Ye his saints. Right? Because we know all Israel is not of Israel. All right. There's an election according to grace. All right. Not all Israel gonna be saved. Why? Because there has to be there has to be a division. Like the Lord said, think not that I'm going to set peace on earth. I came not to set peace but a sword. All right. The Lord is coming to divide, man. All right. He's divided. All right. He's separate. You get that word holy, it means to be separate. All right. Well, the word holy, you can't have holy with unholy. There has to be a separation. So there can't be all unity and togetherness. No, the Lord is not with all that. The Lord is about being holy, being separate. All right. Come from among them, be ye separate, be ye holy. Come out of here, my people, man. So all Israel not of Israel, man, because you still got the wicked of our people. They want to continue in their wickedness, man. So there's an election according to, like it says, if the Lord have not left a very small remnant, we should have been at Sodom and Gomorrah, man. I mean, the Lord would have done away with all of our ass, man. So the Lord got to get rid of the 2/3. If not, we all gonna go. All right. Somebody, because at the end of the day, blood, Yahweh Shah's blood is still on Israel's hand, man. All right. Whether you know it or not, if you don't repent, Yahweh Shah's blood is on your hands, man. And if it's still on your hands, you're gonna get dealt with accordingly, man. All right, and that's in John, which talks about how Jeremiah prophesied. It's the blood. That blood, that's today. You niggas, a lot of y'all don't understand that you niggas put a bounty because the Pharisees and they put a bounty on Yahweh Shah. Like I'm Lord willing, we get to go all into it. The whole legality, because I want to do like a series on Yahweh Shah and the legality, how pretty much how we could pretty much how everything bring out everything, the accounts, the charges, everything, and show what everybody. Because a lot of you niggas don't know where you a lot of people don't know where you stand. Like you responsible. Like you have literally blood on your hands. You niggas dropped the bag on Yahweh Shah's head. You don't understand it. A lot of, like it says, he shall be delivered. Like Yahweh Shah said, he shall let me get that. Like he said, he shall be delivered to the Gentiles. Well, you niggas, you literally put a bag on Yahweh Shah's head. Like you said in the word, they put a bounty. They put a bounty on Yahweh Shah's head. Like how they would say, what was it? Like you got the hitman, but then you got the boss. And the boss, like how they would say, let me use this wicked nigga Boosie for example. Right? Boosie, he had years back, he got caught up with murder charges, right? And he had hitmen. And one of the hitmen snitched and said, this and this and this. Boosie, because he's the head, the orchestrator. He orchestrated the hit. Whoever orchestrated it, like Yahweh said, he that delivered you up, he that delivered me to you has the greatest sin, because they orchestrated the hit. The Edomites, Pontius Pilate, and they gonna get theirs. They beat the Lord and all that. But who orchestrated it? Who said crucify? Who said let his blood be upon our hands? Who said that? You niggas, man. So you you drop the change. You drop the change. So you gotta pay, man. You gotta pay up, and you gonna pay. That's why a lot of you niggas gonna suffer the same fate as Esau. All right, because you got blood on your hands, man. Right? You orchestrated the hit. You sit the hit. All right, man, Israel, hey, man, like you niggas, you sit the hit. So you're guilty as charged. You sit the hit, man. Yahweh Shah said, Yahweh Shah said, he that delivered you, he that delivered me to you as the greatest sin. Because you niggas orchestrated the hit. Now these Edomite, we know these devils, they gonna pay, they gonna get theirs. But Yahweh Shah is gonna deal with Yahweh Shah gonna clean house. He gonna come out, he gonna clean out America. Everything in America gonna burn to pieces, man. Everything from like I said, from sea to shining sea, America gonna be burnt to smithereens, man. That's not just a phrase. That's prophecy. That's literal prophecy. That's gonna happen. That's gonna manifest into fruition. America from sea from the Atlantic Ocean to the so-called Atlantic Ocean to the so-called Pacific Ocean, America is gonna be burnt to smithereens. And even Mexico, pretty much all of North America, Mexico, Canada, that's gonna be done. That's all gonna be done away with. North America gonna be through. This place gonna be done. Like how I said, Sodom and Gomorrah and her neighboring cities. Who is America neighbor? Mexico, so-called Mexico, right? And so-called Canada. That's all gonna be done away with. It's gonna be done away with. Real, like, it's gonna happen. So let me get this. John. Right. It's ridiculous. All right, this is John chapter 18. John chapter 18 and it's like John chapter 19. John chapter 19 and verse 11. Yahweh shall answer, thou couldst have no power at all against me, except it were given thee from above. Right, so Yahweh shall is letting it be known. That's written. Let's get that. That's written. John chapter 3 and verse. Let me see. John chapter 3 and verse 27. John chapter 3 and verse 27. John answered and said, a man can receive nothing except it be given him from heaven. So that's written, man. So Yahweh shall reiterate this. John chapter 19 verse 11. Yahweh shall answered, thou couldst have no power at all against me except it were given thee from above. Right? Everything is given from above, man. A lot of you people gonna realize that. That's why it says in Isaiah 8. A lot of people gonna realize the Lord ain't with you, and he gonna destroy you, man. All right, a lot of people gonna realize that real soon. Right? Isaiah chapter 8 and verse 21. Isaiah chapter 8 and verse 21. It says, and they shall pass through it, hardly but stand and hungry. It shall come to pass that when they shall be hungry, they shall fret themselves and curse their king in their power and look upward. So they're going to look up and they're going to realize everything is given from above. A lot of people don't understand everything is given from the Most High Yahweh Shah. And it says, and they shall look unto the earth and behold trouble and darkness, diminish of anguish, and they shall be driven to darkness. You see that? So it's going to be very bad, man. Very, very bad. They shall be driven to darkness. So, you know what they're talking about? Talking about that famine. Like, that famine gonna be very grievous to you. That famine gonna be very grievous to you people, man. Especially motherfuckers that don't fast. Like all you people in the world, you don't fast. Can't go a fucking hour without eating something. Man, you people gonna be finished, man. You people through. You know? Go back. We get to the point. John 19 and 11. Right? John 19, verse 11, Yahweh shall answer, thou couldst have no power at all against me, except it were given thee from above. Therefore, he that delivered me unto thee have the greater sin. You said, damn niggas. Right? Like it says, John chapter 1 and verse 10. He was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not. He came unto his own, and his own received him not. Right. Some of the Jews, those the Sadducees, the Pharisees, the lawyers, the scribes, the wicked elders, the wicked priests, they didn't receive him. They didn't believe on him. Right? They didn't do the will of the Father. Like he said, this is the will that she believe on him whom he have sent. They didn't want to do that, man. So the price to pay, and they had a greater sense. So let me get, because how should I talk about that? They shall be delivered. Right. Matthew chapter 16. And if I want so like, matter of fact, I want Mark. Yeah, phone trying to die on me. This I'm recording on the back of it. It's trying to die. This one still doing the same shit. Let's see that? Don't want to turn on for nothing, for shit. Don't want to turn back on. Steady doing the same shit. You know? So Satan is at hand. Satan is at work. And this damn phone, I might probably have to close up. It's on 6%, man. But we're gonna try to get this. All right. All right, so this is Luke chapter 9, verse 20. And he said unto him, but whom say ye that I am? Peter answering said, the anointed of God, Hamashiach of Yahweh. And he straightly charged them and commanded them to tell no man that thing, saying, right, Luke 9:22, saying, the Son of Man must suffer many things and be rejected of the elders and chief priests and scribes and be slain and raised the third day. Right, but also he said in Matthew, all right, Matthew 16. Salaki.